Hey guys, so yeah, super late with this update, and that was probably very loud. Hold on. Yeah, it's like Friday night. Oh, actually, at this point, it's Saturday, considering it's gone past midnight now. I'm just getting lazier about these, aren't I? Well, not so much lazier as I was going to update on Thursday instead, since I did that last time, and they installed the vac-pack on Thursday. This is, for me, the worst part of having cancer. I'm not joking. I'd rather redo the surgery. Because this isn't pain, really. I mean, there's some soreness. The skin on the abdomen is still really tender, has been for a while because they tell me all the nerves growing back, so it's all kind of going, don't touch me. And it does kind of pull up the skin because they have to tape down the suction. But the part that's really just bad about this for me is I can feel it sucking on my insides. And it has to be on 22 hours a day. I've had this thing on continuously for 36 hours. And if I don't keep myself distracted, and I don't keep my pain pills continuously, like every 4 hours, I start to want to scream. I'm losing my fucking mind here. I'm like, it's like Cthulhu, only instead of flaying my mind, he's sucking on my body. And I mean, I guess it's kind of on par with a phobia of being eaten. I mean, it's kind of a low-grade version of that, I guess. But I never realized that I had a problem with the idea of being eaten until I'm sitting here being sucked on by a machine. And it's a really low-grade suction, and you don't really hear very much. I mean, you could probably hear it in the background here. Here, I'll hold it up so you can hear it, and so you can see it too. That is the machine. It sounds kind of like a Mr. Coffee going nuts if I mean get any caffeine and all this bullshit. And I have to wear it. Actually, I'm just going to show you how I wear it. Let's see, it comes in a bag about like this. It's got tubing which is connected to foam that is put in the hole, and then the vacuum itself is taped down over the hole. And right now I've been wearing it like this. So it's kind of on my hip, which I like. Was over the shoulder yesterday, and then today I realized that this is actually much more dealable. And they've just got it taped in here. And oh yes, you got flash my panties. Congratulations. But yeah, they've got those two holes, and they've got the black foam in there, and they're just sucking everything out. All the air, and trying to encourage the blood vessels to grow back in there, which is basically the main problem, and why they've got it in there is because they're trying to convince the flesh to grow back together, and the main thing is they need blood supply. All the fat, all the, subcutaneous tissue, all the skin, it all needs blood to survive, and the blood has not been growing back quite as fast as they would like. So they went, hey, let's put a suction tube in her. And I'm going slowly out of my fucking little mind. So yeah, I've been warning people lately. Oh, hey, by the way, totally non sequitur. Neil Scary Trousers Gaming. I love this shirt. Got it, American Gods. But, yeah, I mean, fuck, man, this is just... I can't think straight. I've been doing all kinds of absolutely bizarre shit trying to keep myself distracted. I finally finished watching Dollhouse. I've been reading, God, I feel kind of weird to admit this, but I was actually up last night until 2 in the morning trying to distract myself long enough for the melatonin kick in. And what was I reading? Sherlock and Watson / really well written stuff, but not the kind of thing I normally read. But it's so weird and so just, I don't ship those two. I can understand how people would, because there usually is a subtle sort of weird homosexual thing going on with them in most of the movies, TV things I've seen of them. But I don't really ship them. And to sit here and read things where they're making out is really kind of weird to me. But definitely distracting. So, yeah, it kept me distracted long enough for the melatonin to kick in to the point where I was like, okay, if I lay down, I'll probably be out in like 5 minutes. That's exactly what I need right now. I need to be that tired to fall asleep. God, I mean, this is so crazy. I don't even know. I can't remember what I'm supposed to be updating you guys on anymore. So you'll have to poke me with questions for next time. Hopefully they will take this out either next week or the week after. I think it'll work that fast, because it's still a fairly small hole. I mean, it's 2 centimeters deep, and 5 that wide. But they usually use a vac-pack on, larger wounds than this, so no clue. But I do know one thing. I found one thing today. Since we could not buy a house because, cancer kind of rolled in and fucked our finances, we are going to be able to rent one. We got the phone call today. There's a gorgeous place in San Leandro we went and looked at last weekend. 2-bedroom, unfortunately 1 bathroom, which is the only down part about it. But it's got a fireplace, it's got hardwood floors, it has a sunroom, which technically could be used as another bedroom, but there's no, closet or anything. So we're gonna keep it as a sunroom. I'm gonna throw the chase in there and some bookshelves, and that's basically where I'm going to be convalescing during chemo. And eventually we're gonna get a futon for the living room, so guests can sleep there. And the kitchen's like twice the size of the one we have now, and the backyard is fucking huge, man. It's like, I think the square acreage of the backyard might be about as much as the house. And there's a lemon tree there, and Japanese plum, and the lady who owns it, apparently she grew up there. And she said there used to be more fruit trees on the lower portion of the backyard, 'cause it's like a 3-terraced thing. Looking over 580, which is like a block down, and then you can see all the way across the bay. It's amazing. And she was saying, yeah, we used to have apple trees and plum trees and all kinds of stuff here, and pears. And I'm going, oh, yeah, that'd be fairly easy to get back. I mean, we just get a couple more. And she's like, yeah, I mean, you want to take care of those? I'm like, yeah, I've been wanting fruit trees. I want to have my own garden. I grow my own herbs. I have, like, maybe a windowsill, but I really want to be able to grow all this stuff. And we had a wonderful chat about that. And the only thing I really didn't like about it was I'm going, well, there's this wallpaper in the kitchen, and really not me. Casually was like, so the wallpaper is this stain? And she's like, well, we don't really intend to tear it down, but I'm not terribly attached to it either. And I went, would it be terribly bad if I took it down and maybe like painted a wall, possibly maybe? And she was like, no, that'd be fine. So awesome. Although I don't have any more blue paint. I tend to paint my kitchens blue, but I do have a can of green paint, and I'm going to want to paint soonish. So maybe I'll have a green kitchen. Considering I got the green paint for the bathroom this place is already green. Got a nice bathtub. Nice and deep. I'm excited. Maybe eventually, if we get really fucking desperate about the whole 1-bedroom thing, I can, take up plumbing and figure out a way to install like a toilet and some walls in the garage, because there's a garage too, and they have a washer and dryer that are already there and we get to keep. And the garage is too small for almost any of our cars, so we're probably just gonna turn it into like a gym. Maybe eventually get me a portable potter's wheel, and that'd be fun. It's just I'm terribly excited. Oh, and part of the backyard is a deck, like probably a 600 square foot deck. Huge, love it. Maybe we can get a portable hot tub, so we can take it with us when we eventually move. But it's gonna be great. I'm totally looking forward to it. And we're going to be spending the next month moving, since we're still locked in here till March. But she wants us to start renting immediately, and we're like, for a month we can do double rent, because that'll give us more time to move. The roommate and I can shuttle things over, light stuff, and then on the weekends, Boy can help us lift all the heavy stuff. And anybody who wants to help, hey, you want to come over and help me move? I will be very happy for you to do so. And I will happily, feed you beer, pizza, whatever the hell we've got around the house, and I may be persuaded to make cookies. I bake very well. Yes, indeed. I'll definitely feed you. What else? Let's see. Still no period. So I went in today and she was going to do an ultrasound to figure out why, but they couldn't do an abdominal because I got the backpack in, so she's going to do a vaginal. I'm going, that would really fucking hurt right now. And so I go in there and I'm disrobing, and she comes in a little too soon, and I'm, just holding my clothes in front, or my pants in front of me, going, I'm not looking forward to this. And she's like, why are you crying? Are you okay? I'm like, I really don't want to do this with a backpack in. And she's going, no, it's okay. We don't have to do it here. Just put your clothes back on. I'll come back and talk to you about this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And so she went out, and I put my clothes back on. She comes back in. She's like, I can do this via a blood draw. Would you prefer that? And, I was totally filled with needles at this point. I'm going, I will happily do a blood draw. Yes! Anything to avoid this. And turned out I owed her some blood tests anyway, so I ran down to the lab, and they drew out 7 vials of blood. And I barely noticed. I was fantastic, and I wasn't woozy getting up or anything. I was totally fine. I'm like, that was so much easier. So hey, maybe I've actually lost my phobia of needles over this. Wouldn't be bad. I fully intend to buy him a, $10 gift certificate to Ritual Coffee or Blue Bottle or something, because he was distracting me with talk about coffee and tea, and I think I owe him a thank you, because that was a much better deal than pelvic ultrasound. Yeah, I'm totally scatterbrained. Sorry, guys. I can't really think of anything else I'm supposed to be updating you on. I found a nice Celtic knotwork round pattern for the eventual tattoo on the areolas, and I'm very happy with that, so I'll probably be taking that to the tattoo artist when I finally go meet him, which will probably be like December. So that was cool. Anything else? I've got no fucking clue, man. Got the Carfax things done. It's fine. We have everything on the record. The odometer looks fine, so yay. And we may actually, we might wind up trading in both our cars for a Prius, which I think would be awesome, because, my main thing was I like my car. I really, really like my car. But I kind of have a dream of getting a silver Prius and painting whiskers on the side and calling it the Stainless Steel Rat. Yeah, I'm an old sci-fi geek. Thank you, 5 people who understood that. Went to BaGG. Again on Wednesday, and that was great. I'm going, yeah, I gotta keep coming back. Sorry, guys, I'm not coming back till they take the backpack out, because it's unwieldy as fuck, and I'm really emotionally fragile with this thing, and I'm acting like I'm physically fragile, and I'm like, if I'm a half hour short with my meds, I get really teary really easily for no apparent reason. It's just, this is killing me. So once they uninstall this bullshit, that will be fine, but until then, don't expect me to see me in public, because I'm fucked up. Not even in a fun, druggy way, if that is considered fun. People consider that fun, right? I don't fucking know, I never did. But yeah, so I'm around. The nurse who is attached to the company that does the backpack is coming over tomorrow. Apparently she said when she called me, I come for free with a backpack, so she'll be coming over to show my husband how to change out the backpack, how to pack the foam in and all that for when I need to take my showers every 2 days, because it can be changed out every 2 days, and mom wants to look at it again just to make sure she knows what she's doing, because she wants to do it too. And then mom and I are going to go over to the tan dealer store in Union City and have a totally good time making leather stuff. I've got a really cool steampunky wide belt and 10 pouch thing I'm doing with that, and that'll be fun. And yeah, as far as I know, it's the current news. Poke me with questions, please. Remind me of questions I haven't answered yet, because I'm shot.